Congregation arise 119 in the prayer book. By
der Kohen. Kohen in the family of the Schweizers and the Versacci. And nobody the Kohen, the Korapni Rabbi preacher. Siglo Raskoyoman, Yahamui, Arab, Abrofin, Arab, I'm to the Bakoi, Oro Shem Santo, I'm to have Kayoi.
Page 609, additional prayer for the feast.
609 in the prayer.
609. I'll make the focus on this. Congregation, your eyes. 609.
The Lord is my light, and whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life, of whom shall I be afraid?
Hazak,
Israel, Yisrael, Shevei, Kocho, Richo, the Elo, Mikol, Befoso, Shiroso, Bibafoso, Nakamoso, Tamiro, Beomo, Beibru, Omein, Yehi, Shlomo, Rabo, Mishomayo, Lakai, Oleu, Yaakov, Yisrael, Beibru, Omein, Ose, Shalom, Biromo, Uyase, Shalom, Oleu, Yaakov, Yisrael, Beibru, Omein. Now you actually see it. We're going to back to do the service. I don't know how to finish. And we're going back and to sing the three of you. Okay? Going back again. That's the thing. Congregation, I want you to know the responsibility of this bar mitzvah is solely 100% goes to my son, Rabbi Alan Paul, who tutored, remember the hot summer, July, and finally, thank God, made the bar mitzvah possible for the Versacci family as well as the Schweitzer. And now, a few words from the tutor, the rabbi.
Janine, okay, you sit over there. This actually, the speech is really for Janine. My dear Janine, actually, relatives, parents, grandparents, guests, first I want to let you know that when Kenneth married Annette, I was present at their wedding. And I was, as you would say, they had a flower girl. However, I wasn't a flower boy, but I was a young boy that would just stand and participate in the wedding. This was a request that was from your late grandmother, Claire Doris. She said that when she got married at her wedding to Nathan, that there was a young boy present and that participated in their wedding. And the request was to my father. She said, Rabbi, I would like to go ahead and I would like to have at Kenny and Annette's wedding your son. Since, of course, she didn't, have sons, but she had daughters. I'd like your son to participate because it would mean to me like it did when I married Nathan some years back. Okay, so that is the first. I was at the wedding of your parents. Also, actually, at the giving of the Jewish name to you if you were born. Now, I tutored you and made you bas mitzvah. But, even though you are approaching the year of the age of 14, you should be proud of your new responsibility. From now on, you should be a stone in the great building, the temple of the Almighty, for which our ancestors sacrificed their noble lives countlessly. Today you become an adult Jewess, but not a Jewess with a bent back, receiving innocently the slings and arrows of outraged fortune, but you become a Jewess that fight for the rights of your people morally and physically. I hope that you will succeed in this wish, as our sages assured us, that God always helps the one who desires to lead a pure life. Your only striving is to give honor to your parents who have done so much for you, to give honor to your people, and to participate in the joys and woes, and to do all there is in your power to honor the name of the Jew. And to you, my dear parents, to you, my dear Kenny and Annette, I know how great and difficult it has been your effort to raise Janine from the day of her birth to the present day. I also know how you cared for Janine every day and every hour. And words cannot express how she can repay you. But hopefully she will promise to be a loving and devoted daughter that will fulfill the commandments which says, honor thy father and mother, and will be true to our religion and to our people, and that she will always strive to be an upright woman. May the Almighty strengthen you, Janine, that you may indeed prove to be a source of joy to your parents, Annette and Kenneth, and relatives, and a loyal citizen of this country, and a blessing to all mankind. Amen.
All right, before we put the main attraction is the possibilities. If let us sit to learn what the old man had. The old man is going to make a speech regarding it. I know 4 generations of the Schweizers. 4 generations. That book here once at the party from the party. By the way, the youngsters, don't forget, tomorrow night we have a party here for kids. Sister Stoller, glad to give out candies. So you come back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, and get candies. It's a rejoicing of the Lord. Don't forget the holiday, the finishing of the Feast of Tabernacles. But getting back of the 4 generations, there was Hannah. That's mother. That knows how I used to see her maybe a few times a week. She came to this synagogue. She asked one request. Rabbi, don't forget to remind me when the yortzeit of my mother Chai ended. Here was one thing to request, tradition. And I knew Claire, quite well. And when she lost her mother, I went to German place on Country Road, and when she was sitting shivering, she said, Rabbi, don't forget the same request from a daughter. Don't forget tradition, reminding the yortzeit. That a good son, and she passed away. She put all the 12 tablets right in, you see it lit in the back on the memorial tablet. The request of Hannah, the mother, is right there, Kayet. And also the request of the late Claire Doris for Marjorie. All the family of them is right. Tradition. She had certain tradition which she had certain principles she lived for. And being close with her for about 20 years before she passed away, it so happens that we pay tribute for the departed, and it's my job, who's a caretaker of 410 souls of this synagogue on Yom Kippur, throughout the year to notify the yortzeit. 410. Every year I have to write this down on the English paper. But she wanted tradition, and she followed tradition. As you know, Kenny converted to Judaism. And you know who the rabbi? I very seldom convert people because I'm very strict. But she asked, in this community, 20 years, only one conversion I did. And I did outside of the community apartment because I don't look for this. But because of the kind request of Claire Doris, I converted Campbell. And then when she came to give a name for the baby, I remember the same thing, the way it set out. She used to cut these cakes she brought along, and the name given. She was happy. I could see the smile. So she still lives on with us because she's happy to see that baby was mitzvah. On the other side, Kenny's parents, which is Salvador and Tamsina, I knew quite well. because of that great, I looked at their faces, I don't look at just at the bride, I look at the faces whoever marches down to the hook, and I saw she was crying, and Salvador was crying. They shed nachas. You know what shed nachas means? They got joy. Joyful! And this holiday, Feast of Tabernacles, is the only holiday where the law says, rejoice on your festival of Feast of Tabernacles. That's the only holiday from the three pilgrimage holidays. And we made that last mitzvah, that holiday of rejoicing. I paid tribute to Salvador. When he passed away, normally a rabbi would not do it, but I found him to be special. If he came to me to the synagogue and brought his son to me, I paid my tribute in on Hill Road. I went to the chapel there, I went to the church, I went to the cemetery to show my respect also. After all, this is the holiday, the Thanksgiving, gratitude of all the nations, the 70 sacrifice, the first Thanksgiving. We gave thanks to God for the harvest. We gave thanks to God for the Christian, Buddhists, Hindus, whatever religion was in Jerusalem temple. This is the holiday we have to give thanks to everybody. Anybody. This is what the Feast of Tabernacles is all about. To respect everyone. So, Tammy and Annette, I want you both to know that you had, I only speak for the past, you had a great mother, of course you had a great father too, but Kenny, you also had a great mother and great father. It so happens that Claire and your mother May died in the same week between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. So they both seem to pass away the same time on the high holiday. But I want to wish you nachas, a good future, and lots of luck. You're humbling your daughter, and she'll be able to be soon to the chuppah, like you and Annette. You should be able to bring your daughter to the chuppah also. Amen.
Janetta Goldman. And the next officer of the synagogue, the board chairman of the Throggs Neck Jewish Center, Mr. Frank William Shaldenas. Okay. Now, our next officer is Mr. Sam Organbaum, president of the Throggs Neck Jewish Center. He's going to present Janine with the Holy Scriptures. It has naturally the 5 books of Moses, the prophets, the Psalms. One of the main important heritage of our Jewish faith. As my father mentioned to you earlier, the Jewish star is not really a symbol of Judaism, because that symbol was taken from the shield of King David. Our symbol is the Torah, the law, which includes the 10 Commandments inside, of course, of the first 5 books of Moses. I'm presenting Janine Gwen a certificate of Bas Mitzvah. Seichel Tov Yitem Chen. Certificate of Bas Mitzvah. This is to report that Janine Gwen Versacci, or Versacci, having completed the required studies, became Bas Mitzvah on the Sabbath Parsha, of course, which is on the weekday of the fourth day of Chol Moed Sukkot, at the Throggs Jewish Center, this 25th day of September 1994, Sunday, corresponding to the Jewish day 20th day of Tishrei 5755, Sunday. And it's mentioned here that Sam Morgenbaum, president, signed it, Frank William Schaldina, board chairman, Janetta Goldman, secretary, Rabbi Henry Katz, the spiritual leader of the Throggs Jewish Center, and Rabbi Alan Paul Katz, who I assist my father, and it is sealed naturally by my father, Rabbi Henry Katz, Doctor of Divinity, Rav Chaim Yitzchak Ben Harav Shlomo Zalman Nakohen Katz. And we present this to you, and we wish you all the best, and remember that you are beginning of your Jewish womanhood. People may think that it's like retirement, that people think, well, look, now that I became bar for masculine or bas for feminine, now that I became bar or bas mitzvah, well, I already did it, it's done. Religion is finished. Not so. By the Jewish law, it's not retirement. It's that the man or the young lady, the young man or the young lady is beginning to start into their religion. So if people think that they began and that after lessons bearing on the time of a year or 2 years or whatever, that, well, I already completed it, I already retired, they're far wrong. A bar or bas mitzvah is not only where you have a reception, where people gather around to talk, to give presents, to have a good time. A bar mitzvah has to show the symbol that the young lady is beginning to accept the responsibilities maturely, as well as a young man when he turns a day after his 13th year of birth to accept maturely his responsibilities, that he or she can fulfill the precepts and commandments of the Bible and of all the Jewish laws as prescribed by our sages.
Now we go up on the grandfather, the father, you mean the center, we'll sing that.
Okay. We call upon Nathan Schweitzer, the grandfather and the father of Janine Kenneth Thomas Versacci, to finish up the services.
Yes. 25. Now, you're going to join 3 generations. You have right here 3 generations. The prayer, the law is with us. One, two, three, yes.
Now I'm given the prayer book also.
The prayer book, turn to the prayer book, the Lord is with us.
Page 11 in your prayer book.
11 in your prayer book. Okay, Danny and Alan and Janine, you come over here. We're going to pray to the Lord. All right, Kenny. Janine, ladies, at 12 o'clock, I see.
She don't know, she just...
Anybody want change? Anybody want change?
Well, you want to, right?
Come on, Robert. Look at me. Robert. Look at me.
Would you wake up?
All right, look at me. 1, 2, 3.
We ask everybody to please find their seats.
Go sit down, Rob.
Once again, please find your seats. First off, we want to thank everybody for coming. And Janine has chosen to do her own introductions to the lighting of the candles.
I would like to light this first candle in memory of my grandmother, May, my grandmother, Claire, and my grandfather, Sam. For my second candle, I like to call up my mother and my father.
This way. This way. Gotta go this way. Go this way.
No, I can't.
Wait a minute. We gotta hold it. We gotta do it this way. We gotta do some pictures.
Wait,
Would you believe we got married and we cut the cake together?
For my third candle, I like to call up my grandfather Nat and my grandmother Dottie.
Yeah, walk around the back.
That's going to sing us a song.
It's lit.
For my fourth candle, I like to call on my Aunt Miriam and my cousin Alan.
Around the back, around the back.
go around.
Round the back, so you can take a picture.
Yeah, it's easy to take pictures. Get closer. Wait, stay there. Wait a minute.
Okay,
Stay.
For my fifth candle, I would like to call on my Aunt Mary and Uncle Dick.
Guys, straight out. Just like one of the candles.
Light another candle.
Excellent. Good. Very
For my sixth candle, I would like to call on my Aunt Karen, Uncle Ralph, Robert, and Michael.
Ah.
Oh, boy. All right, let's see this one now.
Here goes the fingers in the cake. Here we go.
Isn't that funny?
Come on, Mike.
For my seventh candle, I would like to call my Uncle Al, Aunt Lois, Sarah, Jennifer, Shanna, and and Marguerite.
Even though she's not
Not here.
but that's okay.
In presence.
In presence.
Yes, we get the Marguerite's here next.
Try to get it.
Try to get it. Leave it down below. He'll fix it up.
I guess you're all gonna like it.
Yeah, no more. How many take that?
For my eighth candle, I would like to call on my Uncle Robert, Aunt Florence, Robert Jr., Stephen, and Amanda. For my ninth candle, I would like to call my Aunt Lily, Uncle Carl, Aunt Etta, Uncle Dick, Aunt Mary, and Sam.
Lily, you take the candle.
You'll call first.
You should all hold hands like we
All
did.
hands do it. All hands together.
Anyway.
I hope you got me in the picture.
For my 10th candle, I'd like to call up Richard, Sonny, and Alex. For my 11th candle, I would like to call up Michael, Janet, and Paul. Oh yeah, if it wasn't for Paul, I would never have such a great baseball collection. Thanks again, Paul. For my 12th candle, I'd like to call up my second mother and my first sister, Tina and Dawn.
I wish I did. I should have brought them with me. If I can say.
For my last candle, my 13th candle, I'd like to call Alice. If it wasn't for her, my mother would never have anything good to talk about. I forgot to mention this, but if it wasn't for my two little cousins, Robert and Michael, I would have never discovered the Power Rangers.
We gotta blow them out. Come on, come on.
All the cousins, come on out.
Come on, ready? Come on, give her a hand. Good, come on, give her a hand. Blow out the candle. Good. Blow out the candle. Good. Everybody, all together. Come on, guys. Real hard. Here we go. Blow it out. Wait a minute, I take this line.
what it's all about, oh yes. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your left foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. Yeah, that's what it's all about, oh yes. You put your right arm in, you put your right arm out, you put your right arm in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your left arm in, you put your left arm out, you put your left arm in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You do the hokey pokey. You know how to do it. That's it. You do the hokey pokey. Yeah. You do the hokey pokey. Yeah. That's what it's all about. Listen up. You put your right elbow in, you put your right elbow out, you put your right elbow in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about, oh yes. You put your left elbow in, you put your left elbow out, you put your left elbow in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your head in, you put your head up, you put your head in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about, oh yes. You put your right hip in, you put your right hip out, you put your right hip in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about, oh yes. You put your left hip in, you put your left hip out, you put your left hip in, and you shake it all about. Oh yes. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your whole self in, you put your whole self out, you put your whole self in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You do the hokey pokey. You do the hokey pokey. You do the hokey pokey. Yeah. That's what it's all about. There you go. Give yourselves a nice little round of applause and give them a nice hand. Why not? Also, before we even go any further, there's another birthday that we almost overlooked. Alex is celebrating, or has been celebrating a birthday. So, would you let's give him a happy birthday song too. We got to give Alex a happy birthday song. Alex is right over there in the corner. Go all together really quick. Here we go.
I love your smile, love your ways, I love your style. What can I do to get closer to you? Don't think twice, I'll count to 10. Don't take advice, don't ask me when. Just on my way, simply kiss me and say, hands up, baby, hands up.
Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody out on the dance floor. Come on. You don't know how to do it, that's all right, fake it.
Give me your heart, give me hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me all the love, all the love. Let's all celebrate and have a good time, yeah, yeah.
May always dance the anniversary was with you. Tell me this is real romance, an anniversary dream come true. Would you give them a nice hand?
25 years. Come on, join them on the dance floor. Stay there. Dance now. Come on. Stay there. There she goes. Give them a nice hand once again. 55 years. Wow. That is a long time. I hope I can make it that long. As we continue on, let's give you a little... Alex is a party animal. Survival will survive. Here we go. You want Billy Ray Cyrus? Little Ed, keep breaking your heart. Here we go. Little Billy Ray Cyrus. Here we go.
You can tell the world you never want the world. You can burn the clothes if I'm gone. Oh, you can tell your friends it's water full of beer and laugh a joke about me on the phone. You can tell my arms go back into the farm. You can tell my feet to hit the floor. Or you can tell my lips, tell my fingertips they won't be reaching out for you no more. Don't tell my heart, my aching, breaking heart. Just don't think it understand. And if you tell my heart, my aching, breaking heart, he might blow up and kill this man. You can tell your dog about my leg. Go tell your brother Cliff, this can tell my lip. He never really liked me anyway. Go tell your Aunt Louise, tell anything you please. Separated knows I'm not okay. Or you can tell my eyes, watch out for my mind. It might be walking out on me today. Don't tell my heart, my aching, breaking heart. Just don't think you'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my aching, breaking heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Don't tell my heart, my aching, breaking heart. Just don't think you'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my aching, breaking heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Don't tell my heart, my aching, breaking heart. Just don't think you'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my aching, breaking heart, he might blow up and kill this man.
Oh, yeah, looking good. That's it. Keep it going. Don't let the line get away. Come on over this way. We're going to do a little shout. How about it? There we go. Come on over. We're going to do some shouts. All righty.
You know you make me wanna shout. Keep my hands up and shout. Throw my hands up and shout. Throw my hands like a shout.
All right, come on, everybody. Are we ready? Here we go.
You've been so good to me. You've been so good to me. You know you make me wanna lift my head up and shout, throw my hands back and shout. Come on now, come on now, come on now, come on now. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. A little bit something now, 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 a little bit something now,
Nice and low.
a little bit something now, a little bit something now,
Nice and low.
a little bit something now, 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 a little bit louder.
If anybody finds any money down there, it's mine. Here we go, everybody. You ready? You gotta scream it out, everybody. To the electric slide.
What's the name of that old game?
The electric slide.
She can make it better.
What?